Hi, Capricorn. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for July 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in July and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in this video. All that being said, Capricorn, now on to your July 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Capricorn, is the Seven of Swords. And this is somebody lying to you, deceiving you, or stealing from you. You know, there's somebody that's not being honest with some of you Capricorns about where they've been. You know, this could be, maybe you're a boss and your employee is like, I have to go to the doctor, and that's not where they are. Or, you know, a friend to you saying, I have to go, you know, look after my kids, and then they go off in their, you know, at the driving range. Or a love partner to you could be telling you they're doing something and they're not where they really say they're going. I feel like this is going to be upsetting to you, because I do feel like you actually find it out somehow. Yeah, I keep getting it, like trying to deceive you or hide their whereabouts from you. Like they don't want you to know where they're going for some reason. But you know, Capricorn, it is a general reading, and I can't pinpoint who exactly is doing this for you, to you. So you know, I'm not trying to make you paranoid. You may already be suspicious of somebody that's either, like I said, your kids, your boss, an employee, a significant other. You already may be suspicious if they're going in somewhere, telling you they're going somewhere that they're not really going. You know, and I don't feel that this is an easy story as 1, 2, 3. I feel that there's some backstory to it, or some more interwoven kind of complicated, or it's not straightforward. There's something a little tricky or complex about why they're doing it. And, you know, they're doing it because they feel like if you knew what they were really doing, like you would reprimand them, that you wouldn't like it. And for some of you, this could be also because this person has made mistakes in the past. And they may feel like this would be a mistake you wouldn't tolerate because they've made some kind of mistakes in the past. Maybe not the same mistakes. Could be. Maybe they lied about where they were in the past before, but it could be other mistakes that they made that you haven't been happy about. So now they don't want you to let you know about this, because it's just going to be like that last straw, so to speak. And, you know, if in some cases, it could be just because they're goofing off. Like, you know, maybe they should be working and they're not working, they're off having fun. Or, you know, like I said, they're just goofing off. This could be the reason they don't want you to know. I do feel that some of you Capricorns will confront them, because I do feel that some of you Capricorns are going to find out. So I do get you confronting them. The card you have next is the Page of Swords. Now this could be the person. Maybe this is the person deceiving you about where they are. This is an air sign person. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But this could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's an air sign. or if you're born on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. I feel like this is the person that's trying to keep things from you or deceive you. And I get up to their old tricks, so I do feel like this has happened before. Keep in mind, pages can be children, so it could be a child to you. They could also be an adult that's immature or young at heart. If it's a messenger, it would be a messenger about truth, wisdom, knowledge, or untruth, lack of wisdom, lack of knowledge. It could go either way. I feel that you're going to feel like this air sign person can't be trusted now. They may feel about you like you're too strict or you're too hard on them. They may feel like you're too difficult to deal with, too strict on them, or too hard on them. That's how I see the Page of Swords looking at you, and you look at them like now you feel like they can't be trusted. I do feel like they're going to want you to forgive them. And I do feel like they're going to want to carry on with whatever it is. Like if they're an employee to you, they want to keep working for you. If they're a kid to you, they want you to like forget it and move on. If they're a love partner to you, they want you to still be in the love relationship with them. I feel like they want whatever is the relationship that the schemata between the two of you. They want it to still continue to go on. So, but whether you're going to do that or not is another story. You could, what you decide to do isn't necessarily what they're going to want you to do. I do feel in some cases, some of you Capricorns are going to put some kind of penalty on this person. So if it's a coworker, they may get their pay docked for the time they were goofing off. Like if they were an employee to you, they may get docked the time that they were goofing off. If you're their manager or supervisor, same thing. You may dock their pay. If they're a love partner to you, I don't know what the penalty is going to be. You may say, I don't want to see you for a week. Or, I want to take a break from you for a little bit. Or, I don't want to talk to you now. Or you need to sleep on the couch. Like, I don't know if it's one of your kids. They could be grounded. Or you could take some kind of privileges away from them. Because I do get you giving this Page of Swords person, who I feel is the person that came up in this card, a penalty in some way. But you know what? In some ways, Capricorn, I feel that this Page of Swords is used to this happening to them. So this may have happened to them at previous employment. It could have happened to them in previous relationships. If they're your kid, this could have happened with you before. Because whatever this is, I feel like they're kind of used to this happening. The third card in your reading is the Death card. This is transformation, something ending so something new can begin. I feel like in some ways in July, Capricorn, you're going to feel like, I got to get out of my headspace that I'm in. You may feel like you're imprisoned by your own thoughts, or like you want to shake things off because you're like, I'm too angry, I'm too disappointed, I'm too grumpy, or I'm just in a negative mindset and I got to shake this off. I feel like you want your mindset to transform. And I feel that this stuff that's going on here is going to cause many Capricorns to set new goals. And you may start pursuing those goals. And they may have nothing to do with what went on in those first two cards. You could be like, well, you know what? I'm going to put all my energy into starting a new business. I'm going to put all my energy into starting a new career, or taking classes and learning a new class, or getting physically fit and going on diet and exercise regimes. Like whatever it is, it's almost like they don't have to be connected. But whatever is happening in these two cards is making you transform, and you're going to transform something and then get out of your headspace and put your mental energy, focus, and all your powers of, manifesting and concentration onto some kind of new goals, because it's almost like you want to divorce yourself from what these activities in the first two cards are driving up for you. These experiences, you're like, I got to put my energy somewhere else. And whatever you're going to put your energy on is going to be life-changing and improving for you personally. Like I said, new diet, new exercise regime, new health kick, could be new career, new business you want to start. Like, you're going to start to do something that takes your mind out of that space and into a more positive space that can generate positive things for you. Some of you could feel like there's something that you can't go on with anymore and that you want to leave it. So if there's a relationship that you can't deal with anymore, you may leave the relationship. Or if it's a job or a career or a business that you own that you feel like, I don't want to do this anymore, it's creating too much negative energy or stress or upsetment, you will decide to leave it. I don't know whether you'll actually leave it in July or you just make the decision to leave it, but some of you will make that decision to do it. And you may even find, for some of you Capricorns, what your true calling is. If you never felt like you really knew what you were supposed to do or what your true calling is, I feel like something opens the doorway and you find your true calling in the month of July. So if you would like to get an expansion of this reading where I look into my crystal and give you additional psychic predictions and messages for your zodiac sign for July of 2022, you can access those videos by clicking on the link down below that are connected to my Vimeo videos on demand pages, where I do all these special video series that you can't see here on YouTube. And if you want to get this psychic crystal reading, you just click on that link down below, and then it will take you to Vimeo, and you can pick whatever sign you want. Your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign. You could also get somebody else you love and care about sign. And you can also access these links by going to my website, theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page, and you can click on whatever sign you want, sun, moon, rising, like I said, or somebody else you care about sign. And it's probably going to be the first or second listing on that videos page. And you click on that and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So card number 4 you have in your July reading is the 10 of Rods. And 10 of Rods is moving on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. But these 10 rods of burden are actually knowledge and experience you've gained that are going to be helpful to you as you move on to your new and as you move on to the new and better horizons. Some of you are going to gather up all your belongings and move out of something. You could be moving out of where you're living. You could be moving out of a job or an office space or a building, or like I said, your home or a place you're living. And you may want to head off to greener pastures and put your roots down somewhere else. But I feel like you don't want to be fickle, and this could take time because you want to be certain about where you're going. So I don't feel like you're doing this lightly. I don't feel like it's a fly-by-night decision for many of you. And any people that you feel that have caused you too much stress, too much unhappiness, or too much pressure, you may want to get away from them as well. And that could be in a work situation, could be in a school situation, a work situation, could be a family situation where you're like, these people are causing me too much stress and pressure. I want to get away from them. some of you Capricorns may feel like you're tired of doing everything by yourself, or like all the burdens keep falling on you. So you may feel like, why do I want to stay in this situation with all this aggravation? I do all this work on myself, on my own anyway. So I might as well go off on my own anyway, because these other people that are around me are causing stress or hindering you or not being helpful to you. So you're going to want to get away from anybody that causes you stress, from people, and it can be multiple people. It doesn't have to be just one person, but especially where they're causing you stress and where you feel they're not helping you. If you're in some kind of business and you're like, why do I keep working in this company for these people when I know how to do this myself and I should just be running my own business? So some of you are going to do that. You may even start tutoring people, coaching people, educating people. You may start doing this online. You could be doing it as a sideline job or turning it into a business, a full-time business. And if you are starting your own company or business, you may take some, if you like some of the people that you worked with, there may be certain people that you liked, you may take some of those people with you because they may not be happy about certain things that are going on at the company or business that you work for. And they may be willing, if you're starting a new company or business and you need employees, they may be willing to go with you. But you have to be careful of that, because I'm not sure if that's legal. I know in some ways, like, you could probably get around it, but I do get that some of them would be willing to go where you go. So your last card in the reading for July is Five of Rods, which is a struggle. This is an internal struggle going on in you, or a struggle with coworkers, family members, anybody in clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to. But like I said, it could be your own inner struggle. I feel like there's a lot of people like vying for competition. There's like competitiveness here. So this, like, vying for a position could be competition. That's what I mean to say. So if you're like, this could be in a job where you work and people are fighting for a position that becomes available. It could just be that where you work, there's a competitiveness in the job where you work. There could be a lot of competition among your peers. This could also be competition in family, like competitiveness and combativeness going on within a family situation. I hear loud voices, arguments, people not satisfied with their situation, and I'm hearing rah, 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 like I can hear it. So there's going to be outward verbal, I'm going to say arguments. In some cases, it might just be loud voices, not necessarily arguing. People may feel like they've been treated poorly. People may be saying that, I hear the words irrational and treated poorly. There could be people that feel like their rights are getting taken away from them in a job situation or in your area, in your neighborhood, in your community. This could be people that are, feeling like they are being discriminated against in some way, or this could be protests and uprisings about certain laws that could be changing or getting passed. It could even be like things, protocols, laws, and things changing in a company or a business. It doesn't always have to be what's going on out in the world. It could be, like policy changes, things getting taken away, like, certain benefits, health benefits, vacation time, sick leave, stuff like that. This could cause uprisings in jobs and work situations. But it could also be, like I said, it could be happening out in the world with laws. And you know what? That keeps coming up over and over and over again. I'm reading you at sign number 7, and it has come up in most of the readings, either in the crystal readings or in the tarot readings. So be prepared, because there's going to be people out in the world that are going to be hopped up and mad about things going on that they don't like in July. And I say that because it's continuously showing up either in the crystal readings or the tarot readings, and you're getting it here again too. Yeah, polarizing things are going to come up. Even arguments and dissension over logistics. So like, even if like the bosses are saying, you have to go to this location, and we're moving you around in department to department, location to location. So some of it could be arguments over logistics, also comes up here. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Capricorns to work with, use, or wear in July of 2022 is aquamarine. And aquamarine is a cleansing stone. It evokes relaxation and calm. It reduces stress and calms the mind. It's associated with trusting and letting go. It can invoke tolerance over others and helps overcome judgmentalism. And aquamarine has an affinity with sensitive people. So just based on what came up in your reading, I could see why aquamarine came up for you as the good gemstone for July. You're going to be able to rationalize and go, you know what? Everything that's happening happens for a reason and a bigger purpose than what you can see on the onset. And I feel like wearing this stone or carrying it is going to help you realize that. Like there's bigger things afoot. This could also be a stone that helps you take on more work and also help you cope with other people and their erratic energies or erratic planetary energies. It's going to help you cope with erratic energies, whether it's, or even your own erratic energy. Yeah, it's going to help you feel like you can deal with stuff better. It's going to be a good coping stone. And it's going to like invoke some kind of freedom in you to feel like you're free to speak your mind. Not that you need that. Maybe Capricorns tend to speak their mind in general. I don't know. Capricorns I've known did and have and do. So that may not apply to you, but I do get that some of you, it will make you feel like, well, gives you the freedom to say what you feel needs to be said. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, you can access the most recently recorded videos down below in the description box beneath this video. And those links are also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. The most recent video series I've recorded is the Psychic Crystal readings for July of 2022. It's like a continuation of the readings I do here on YouTube, that once I finish your sign, reading for your sign, I stop the video and then I go and look into the crystal and give you additional messages and predictions for this month of July 2022. So you might want to check that out. My mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2022 is available now on Vimeo, where I used the center of the Celtic Cross Tarot spread, which has 6 cards. And the first card is what's affecting you. The second card is what's helping you or blocking you. The third card in the layout will be what is fact. So it's either already happened, happening right now, or getting ready to happen. Card number 4 is your past that's affecting you in the second half of 2022. Card number 5 is the energies you're traveling through the second half of this year. And card number 6 will be the outcome or something that's coming up for you in the very near future. The other videos you might be interested in is my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. That I'm looking into the energies of that lunar eclipse in Scorpio and how it will be affecting your sign, your sun sign. But if you really, I advise you, if you can do it, to watch your rising sign, because some people, their rising sign resonates and more for them and gives them more messages than their sun sign does. So I would highly recommend you get both your rising and your sun sign in those series if you can do so. Also, the partial solar eclipse in Taurus, April 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. That's also available. And you know what? That eclipse occurred on April 30th, 2022. The other eclipse occurred May 15th and 16th, depending on where you live, in May of 2022. You're being affected by those two eclipses right now, still. And those effects can last for up to 6 months and sometimes even further. So I highly recommend you check those out. They usually are really accurate for people. And I recommend watching, like I said, your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do so. Don't forget, my career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings are available for each sign of the zodiac. I recorded them in April of 2022. Those predictions go from April of 2022 all the way out until the end of October of 2023. So you have 18 months of career and finance predictions in those videos. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2022, Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. That link is also down below and available on my website videos page. And don't forget the Big Love readings for 2022 for both singles and couples, where I look into the single people of your sign at the beginning of the video, each video of each sign, and I look into the coupled people of your sign in the same video. So I highly recommend you watch the entire video, because there's going to be messages that are for the single people of your sign and for the coupled people of your sign that will still resonate for you regardless of whether you're singled or coupled. I do the videos that way earlier in the year for singles and couples, because your relationship status could change. You could start out single and end up in a couple. You could start out in a couple and end up single by the end of the year. So you might want to check those out about love and romance for you. The Saturn in Aquarius, Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, those predictions are still in play all the way until the end of March of 2023. They start in December of 2020 and go until the end of March of 2023. So we're all still being affected by Saturn in Aquarius, even though it sometimes retrogrades out and then it comes back, but you're being affected by it until March, end of March of 2023. My Psychic Tarot readings for the new year of 2022, using the Year Ahead Tarot layout, which is 14 cards total. Those readings are about 40 minutes long. Look, we're only halfway through the year of 2022. If you haven't checked out the Year Ahead reading, you might want to look at that now, because you still got the rest of this year. But don't forget, like I said in the beginning, the mid-month Psychic Tarot, the mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2022 are now available, because I just finished them. So you might want to check them out and see what came up there. Like I said, I used the center of the Celtic Cross tarot spread. If you would like to donate to my channel and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link down below underneath all those videos I mentioned, and that link is connected to PayPal. And I thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So thank you so much for that. I do truly appreciate it. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you won't see here on a video on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use usually tarot cards, occasionally oracle cards, and sometimes the crystal, and I give you psychic predictions and messages there that I usually write out. I don't have that much success when I try to record on video on there because they don't go long enough and I don't know enough about it. I guess I could mess around with it some more. But I usually write those predictions out. And many people find that, you know, some of those messages in those 5 paragraphs resonate with them, or the whole entire message resonates with them. And you might too. So I'd love to see you there on my social media pages. And, you know, if anybody ever contacts you on Instagram and says, hey, this is, you know, Pam Georgel, the Lucky Mermaid, do you want a reading? It's not me doing it. I only schedule private readings from my long wait list and my long cancellations list. And I really can only do a few of those a month anymore based on other things I have going on in my life. So if you want to find out about private readings, you need to go to my website and check it out on my scheduling page at theluckymermaid.com. And all the information about what's going on with private readings is there. But if somebody contacts you and saying they're me and it's on social media, Instagram, Facebook, it's not me. Or even in the comments section on YouTube, because they do that there too, it's not me. So don't get suckered in. I don't want to see you lose any money because I have seen it happen. So I hope that does not happen to you. And by the way, I've had some people recently tell me, it happens, I get like pockets of people that tell me this here and there, and I've been getting it lately where they say they're unsubscribed to my channel. So I don't know why YouTube does that. I'm not unsubscribing anyone. So please make sure if you want to be subscribed that you are still subscribed and hit that notification bell so that you'll get notified when my most recent videos get uploaded to YouTube. You'll get notified about it. So I really hope you have an absolutely amazing July, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.